It's been 4 months since this new decade has started, and the whole year has been straight up cancelled. I think it's been long enough for everyone to know what's going on. This is pretty much an unoriginal idea, but I don't want my channel to die just yet. So let's talk about my quarantine experience. Let's run it back all the way to the 13th of March, the last day of the week. Students hyped for another weekend. It was a lucky day and a real important birthday. And as expected, it was also a regular day of school. There was some talk of corona because the first few cases in our area started popping up. People were on edge because the school wouldn't close. So that particular weekend was pretty normal. I was talking with some friends, and the topic was brought up. We made jokes to cope about it, but the anxiety still lingered. Would the school actually close? Yes it would. On a Sunday afternoon, with all my things packed and ready for the next day, it was announced that the school was shut down, and that's how we had our last day of school, without even knowing it. The first week of quarantine felt surreal. Is this actually happening? Are we really out of school? Overall, it feels nice, but also strange not requiring to go anywhere. Through this singular month of quarantining, I've only left the house 3 times. Once to get the mail, another to walk around the neighborhood because I was forced to, and a third time to pick up my stuff from school. That experience was pretty strange. The halls of the school are pretty eerie when no one is there. Granted, there were staff that let us inside the building, but otherwise it was mostly empty. I was probably weirded out walking through halls that would normally be bustling with people. While I was going to my locker, I overheard one of the science teachers saying something among the lines of, "Because we didn't quarantine earlier, we might be shut down till summer." If this video goes up on time, it'll be more than a month since I've been in quarantine. So let's talk about that. I don't remember much, because my brain cells died a long time ago, but I've been updating a thread on Twitter, so I'll try to refer to that. Aside from schoolwork, I really thought I'd be productive for my passions during this quarantine, you know? I wanted to pick up piano again, learn dances, catch up on shows, watch new ones, keep drawing, all that. So, let's see how I'm doing. I learned how to play the first part of the USSR anthem with my friend. Out of boredom, I searched for more tutorials and found TXT songs. Decided to learn Magic Island and practice the left-hand parts first, but I haven't touched the piano after like the first or second week. Dust particles are just waiting to be cleaned off, you know. I've been learning dances ever since a certain video was released. In this break I've made like no progress with new dances, simply because I dance at ungodly hours when everyone is sleeping, so no one can see me move like a clown. I literally dance in my bedroom where there's no space to function. Being short has its advantages, so I can adapt to my small dancing space decently well. Sometimes when I bump into things or hear shuffling through my house when I practice, I almost die of fear. But that fear doesn't compare to the amount of times my limbs crack every once in a while. I even poked my eye by accident. How I managed to accidentally hurt myself is a question I always ask. But maybe I should actually stretch more. Anyway, here's my playlist. This is what I know, what I don't know, what I'm learning right now, and what I added recently. I've even made the grand mistake of registering for dance class even though I have no background in dancing, so we'll see what happens in the future. So, in this quarantine I think I'm really excelling at watching new dramas. But I'm really flopping in keeping up with the variety shows I currently keep up with, even though I watch like 3. Here's what I'm trying to watch / keep up with, what I've watched so far, what I just finished, and this is what I wanna watch. If I do some quick maths right here, I've spent more than 56 hours of quarantine watching dramas. Man, I need to get these things in order before this quarantine ends. As for drawing, I've really tried doing it every day, and trying out some new styles. I've even completed a sketchbook, which is something that doesn't happen often. I'm also considering posting dumb art stuff on TikTok. I would have never even imagined me posting on TikTok. I didn't know I'd even download it. I honestly got it because 17 did, but they haven't posted in a while. All the memes make up for it though, so that's fun. Alright, that's my quarantine so far. Will I keep watching K-dramas? Will I actually post another video on time? Will I ever get my hands on Animal Crossing or NCT's Neozone? Will these questions be answered? Probably not, but thank you. And I hope you enjoyed watching. Stay safe and wash your hands. All in all, quarantine so far isn't that bad. It has its pros and cons. But the only thing I really miss is having a decent sleep schedule. I can't sleep.